preparing the lunch scope. So the reason it wasn't working, I kept timing myself out, was because at this time of the morning on my phone, I have what's it called screen time. It's like do not disturb mode. So I have it on low power mode as well. So that affects the broadcast. So it just stops certain things running on your phone. So make sure you turn them off if you're ever going live earlier than a set time on a morning. Don't have them switched on. That was the reason why it was timing myself out. So it's nothing to do with apps. It was my phone. So let's crack on then whilst make some coffee. Bear with me a minute. And then we'll start. So this is a new update to Haps. If you are wondering what's happened, there has been an update, a lot clearer now on the comments, and I should get your comments a lot quicker than I used to get them. I am on Periscope, I am live on Twitch, and I'm live on YouTube. Just ignore all the other videos on YouTube because they'll be getting deleted anyway if you're watching me on YouTube. So let's make a quick coffee first of all. Then we're going to make some breakfast. I think I used a lot of eggs this morning. So I'm just going to make a quick coffee first. I'm getting notifications coming through, which is fab. Let me know how the connection is, guys. Give me a thumbs up. If you're on Periscope, make sure to come on to Haps because Periscope finishes in 3 days' time, which is this is why there has been a new update to Haps to ease the amount of viewers coming in, the new people coming on. You do get awards, so if you click on my link. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? You're watching me on Twitter, right? You're retweeting my post. So we're here now. We're on, and I'm staying on. So remember to like the broadcast and share out, guys. So share out, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and you can sponsor by send awards on Haps, which is brilliant. And you can get 100 free coins if you join Haps by clicking on this link, which I'm going to put in the chat now. If you go to my link tree. Now it says food at the beginning, just ignore that. That's what I use just to easily type in. So go to the link tree, you click on follow on Haps. If you're not on if you're not watching me on Haps already, click on that link, you'll get 100 free coins and then you can give it to your favourite broadcasters. So don't say I don't give you anything. So let's make a quick drink of coffee. And then we're going to make a start, as I say. I'm going to do some eggs this morning, which are really, really quick to make. And then I'm going to prepare well, really I should be doing this next week, not this week, because it's Easter next week. And we traditionally eat lamb at Easter time. And I'm going to be cooking lamb and just preparing everything to go with the lamb, okay? So, hello, good morning, Hasnan. How are you doing, buddy? Okay, let me just put some milk in this coffee. I'll get there eventually. Hasnan lives in Kuala Lumpur. What's the time there? I've been watching the news from around. It's awful what's happening in is it Myanmar? I don't know your opinions on it, but it's not very good, is it, at the moment over there? Really devastating news. Okay, let's have a quick drink of coffee then. It's 2:15 in the morning. That's not too bad. So this is why I like coming on at this time, because I get all your people watching in Asia, Australia, and sort of around that area, which is fab. So if you'd like me to come on at this time, I don't mind doing a breakfast time scope at this time of the morning. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. You can, if you've updated your app, you can send awards now. That was disabled for the last 48 hours, I think it was, from Friday. There was an update Saturday, but they're back now, which is fantastic. And I say I might come on a bit later. I'm actually going to be making possibly an Arabian coffee cake later this afternoon. So I just need to go and get a few little bits. Weekend time's okay. It is, yeah, this time of the day is on a weekend. I might pen that in and see. We'll see what happens. Sunday morning might be a good time to come on. Exactly, Hasnan, exactly. So anyway, let's make a start then. I've got my coffee. So I'm going to bring the camera down. We're going to do make a dish that I've done before. And these are really simple because I've got a few bananas left to use. Let me get a bowl out. Can you guess what I'm making? Can you guess what I'm making? I think the connection's good at this time of day is because a lot of people are asleep. So I seem to get a better connection as well. So you're going to need for this dish Let me grab some eggs. 24. So we're just going to use one banana. So if you've got old bananas or anything, you can use these. So I'm going to take a banana, put my eggs rolling away. Even if it's got a little bit of brown on the edges, you can still use them. I don't like them ends. I'm just going to break this up. Well, I can use the whole one actually, because I don't really have the extra. So we're going to mash up the banana. I've done this before, so you'll have seen me make this before. It's really, really simple. We're doing banana pancakes. Banana pancakes, and then I'll prepare the meal for later. And then I'll come on later and make this cake, because I want to use my new hand mixer that I bought. Just mash that up. I'm going to crack the egg into here. It's really simple. So I'll put one egg and banana in there. Okay. So mash it up, and then I'm going to mix this in, like so. Start to warm my frying pan up. And then if you want to add a bit of flavour, you could add some apple sauce into it if you wanted to, or just add some cinnamon. I'm going to add some flour as well. So it's always one banana, one egg, and 1 tablespoon of self-raising flour. If you've got plain flour, you're going to need to add some baking powder. So just keep mixing all that up. I'm also going to do some boiled eggs as well, I think. So it wants to be nice and soft, or nice and no lumpy bits. So remember to give a reaction, guys. Share out or retweet. If you're watching on Periscope, for the 3 days left, you can share with your followers by hitting the share button. Okay, so you want it just like that. Okay, let's get some self-raising flour. We've got 1 tablespoon of self-raising flour. So in that goes. A little bit more in there, because now, even though I've got a fork, I like to mix it with a spoon. It's one of my favourite recipes, is this. It's really, really simple. And I know other broadcasters do this, and obviously it was Alexis that gave me the recipe, but it's not about, you know, sort of repeating other broadcasters. It's about learning from them. And when it's healthy, that's what makes you change your diet and actually show you're making it, you know, if you're wanting to eat healthily. Just mix all that in, and then I'm just going to grab some cinnamon. Let me just move the camera slightly. Sorry about the dishes in there. I need to clean them. So let's grab some cinnamon. Just adds a little bit of flavour. Don't do what I accidentally did once and add chili powder instead. Unless you want really spicy pancakes. Although they do give them a little bit of a kick. Okay, so mix in the cinnamon. Just like that. Theatre Fit as oh, hello Theatre Fit. I've not seen you for ages. It was about this time last year, wasn't it? When you phoned in on Periscope. Do you remember? Thanks for following me on here. So yeah, from Wednesday, it'll be from Thursday, won't it? That you'll be on Haps, but I'll be on Haps. So right, okay. So that's the banana mixture done. Let me get a pan. Move stuff out of the way. Bear with me just a minute, guys. Because I have too many. I know what I can do. I've got my lamb ready here, so I'm just going to move that out of the way. Just making more space. This is the lamb for later. I should really put that in the fridge because it's been out for a while. Awful weather overnight. Been raining, it's been windy, very, very windy. Right, let me get a little pan. I like to do these. Lift you up. So can you all see? You can all see this yet? Hopefully you can see that. Now, if I was facing the opposite way, you would actually be able to. I'd actually be able to zoom in. The camera might zoom in anyway. So just to remind you, then these are banana pancakes. 1 banana, 1 egg, mash them mixed together. Add 1 tablespoon of flour, self-raising flour, and some cinnamon. Okay, so we're just going to heat this up. Switch that on, make sure it's on. Really simple. Got my coffee, guys. Cheers, everybody. Here's Mr. Happy. So I've got a busy week this week. Well, on Haps anyway as well. But we could do, if you want to check out all the meals, you can see that on my profile. Tomorrow we've got a quiz, which I do every Monday at 11:30. Now, when I've put the time on that, I've not checked if it's changed to British summer time. So I think when I put it on yesterday, it accidentally put an hour ahead. So you'll be able to watch it on replay anyway. But we do a quiz. It'll probably be a geography quiz tomorrow or history. I'm not sure yet. And then we're going to do a word search, which means I can bring up on the screen a word search that we can do, which will be not decided what sort of words search to do just yet, but that is what we'll be doing tomorrow. And then I'll be cooking in the afternoon, in the evening. I think I'm doing sausages, I think, tomorrow. I can't remember. I think it's either sausages or something else. Great that you consins air. Consins air? I don't know what you mean by that. Adrian. Could you rephrase that for me in the chat? Got the first part, but it's just the last part of the message. I didn't understand as much. Okay, let me get a spoon. Remember to keep your pan, you want it on high at the beginning to warm up, but then turn it on to low. So you want it on a low heat. Cheers, everyone. These are really, really simple to make. Really tasty as well. Let me put some boiling water on for my eggs. Actually, I can do that shortly. Actually, I can't do them just yet. Oh, coins, okay. It's great that you coins are. Hello, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen watching. Great name, by the way. Am I the only person on Twitch at the moment? I guess in the food and drink category. So we're doing banana pancakes. Really, really easy. I'm just finding my correct spoon to use. I usually put 2 tablespoons in, so just getting nice and hot. You don't need any oil with this. Okay, let's put one straight in. So there we go. This is 1, and this is 2. Okay, you can make them as big or as small as you like. I'm just going to get a plate ready. And also I'm going to use a butter knife. A butter knife is great to use, or a palette knife, if I can find it. Somewhere here. Sorry about that, everybody. Hello, I'm Marv, watching from Sydney. How's Sydney today? How are you with the flooding? The flooding's really bad, isn't it? There, I saw the flooding. So we're making banana pancakes here, everybody. So remember to hit the share button if you're not on Haps. Come on to Haps and you can subscribe to me at Aiden Leeds. You get 100 free coins for signing up, guys. So is it good now? Oh, it's better then. It's been very, very windy here. It's raining right now, but it is still early. But we did put our clocks forward an hour. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. And this will be enough to make probably about, we usually make about four to six, depending on how big you like them. Am I in London? No, I'm in Leeds, in the north. So just kind of check them underneath. You don't want them too brown, but you do want them cooked. You don't want to burn them either. It's not really that close, but then if you think about other countries around the world, you know, some people drive for, you know, about 3 hours away. On a train about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So, but it's quite a distance. It's like from one end of the country to the other. Okay, it's just going to take a little bit longer because it's the first one. Just give it another minute or so. Who loves pancakes? Just give me a reaction if you like pancakes. Give me a thumbs up. You're going to Brisbane next week, and it's a 10-hour drive. That would be the sort of equivalent of going from John O'Groats, which is in Cornwall on the southwest, all the way up to Edinburgh. So it's about from Leeds to London, it's about half the distance. You love pancakes. You want to wait until really they start to bubble up on the top, but I tend to wait until they're actually just brown underneath, and you can lift them up just like this. So you'll see this, guys. Let me turn it over, just like that. And these are banana pancakes, so they're really healthy as well. So we're going to make a few of these. So again, remember it's 1 banana, 1 egg. They mash together. Add 1 tablespoon of self-raising flour and some cinnamon just for flavour. Really nice. Okay. And they also rise up really well because of the self-raising. If you don't have self-raising flour, just use plain flour with baking powder. You must use baking powder though if you're doing plain flour. Tell you what I like to make again is the muffins, carrot muffins that I've not made for ages. And they smell really nice. You do the pre-mix stuff. Okay. I just find sometimes with pre-mix, you never actually know what's in them. You might think you know what's in them, but they don't always tell you. Okay, so that's 1 done. Just like that. There's your pancake. Now the pan's going to be really hot now, so I'm going to turn the pan down just by 1. And you'll find that this one will actually cook a lot quicker than the first one. Okay, can you all see that, guys? Yeah. That is our first pancake. You can have them, you can make these anytime you like, really. It doesn't have to be for breakfast. Maybe put a little bit of honey on if you want to, or just have a taste. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, these are really nice. Have you ever had, I'm not sure what that is. No. Is it an abbreviation for something? So there's no, it's all natural sugar in this, guys. There's no extra sugar added. That's what makes them healthy. As long as you count how much you're, accounting for what you eat. Oh, is it a dish? I've never had that, no. Sounds nice, though. So because the pan's already hot, that will have cooked already underneath, which it has done. As soon as it starts to lift up, you can turn it up, go underneath it. And you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Nice fluffy pancakes. That's why if I didn't turn that pan down, that would have burnt. So it doesn't. It's about 30 seconds, about 32 a minute. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Probably going to get another 2 out of this. What sort of food is it? Is it Indian food or is it something else? And these smell really nice. Okay, South Indian. I'll have a look at that. Or if you want to add me on Instagram, it's AidenLeeds1, AidenLEEDS. It's on the link tree. If you go onto the link tree that I pasted in the chat, you can follow me on Instagram and send me anything on a message. So you see how that quickly that cooked? Turn it back over. There you go. And let's do 2 more. And then we're going to start on making my potatoes, vegetables, and the Yorkshire pudding batter as well, which I know where I went wrong last time. It was because I didn't use enough oil and it didn't rise as much, and the oven probably wasn't as hot. So that's the other one, number 2. It's so nice. Don't know if that's any better with the light on or off. Let's check on this one. Yep, that's now ready to turn over. Really, really easy to make. So also let me know what would you normally have for your breakfast? What would you normally have for your breakfast? Not just on a Sunday, but any other day. What would you normally eat? And how healthy is it? Because sometimes it can be misleading to think what is your breakfast dish on a morning? Is it healthy or not? And you see how these rise up? So they're really, really fluffy. So they don't need to cook for too long depending on how hot your pan is, but you don't want to burn them. Extra minute. So I've already eaten 2 of the pancakes already, guys. They're really, really nice. Okay, and that one's done. Remember, you don't need any oil. I'll take that one out. And then we'll do the final one. it's that easy. It's that easy, guys. There you go. Right, I'm going to get my pans ready to start doing my Sunday roast. That's going to be a huge pancake. Yeah, seriously, go and give these a try, guys, because they're really, really nice. Banana and cinnamon. I think I've had too many of them. You're all very quiet today. You're all very, very quiet. If you're watching on replay, just give me a thumbs up. Or just message me on. I'll always see it on replay or in my notifications. So last pancake. As I say, if you make them quite big, you will get less pancakes. But if you make them, I use 2 tablespoons per pancake, and that's enough for about 4. As I use a non-stick pan, so you don't have to use any oil. So you can add some butter onto it if you wanted to, but let's give it another 30 seconds. There we go. So that is the pancakes done. Now I'm going to do I'm going to start making the dinner. So bear with me just 1 minute. Right, guys, just turn the light off. Or maybe I should, yeah, because it's getting a bit, daylight is coming through now. So I'll switch you up a minute. My hair is getting so long. Look. Oh dear. Yeah, just turn that off because otherwise I will burn myself. So I don't know where everybody is today. I suppose it is because everyone's asleep, aren't they? But yeah, these are really good. So banana, cinnamon. They're really tasty. Like I said, they're even better with butter on, but I'm not allowed any butter. It's an awful day outside. But on Tuesday, it's going to get really, really hot. Okay. You have to bear with me just a few minutes. Also, I'm going to do these dishes and then I'll make a start. So, just keep forgetting that it's the oven switched on. So let me know what you're having for your breakfast this morning. I put this jumper on, but I'm really warm now. I have to open a window. Get some fresh air in here. So I'm just hide you for a moment. See who pops on. Also, let me know what do you think to the new Haps app. You can close the app as well now and just listen in. So you don't have to see what I'm doing. Don't know if many, you can do that on Periscope anyway, but with that closing, that was a feature that we've all been wanting. So yeah, what I'm going to be making, so I've got the lamb ready. I need to do the potatoes, the vegetables, and the Yorkshire pudding mixture, which I've done many times before. It's just what I usually have with any meat really, but I like to either roast the carrots, but I'm not going to roast them today. I'm going to actually just boil them. So as long as you can prepare everything in advance and then just turn on. If you've got a steamer, just switch it all on and then it'll work. So it's really easy. I always like to get them things done in the morning, and then you got the rest of your day. You don't have to waste time. I can do the cake, you see, later in. So it's basically a coffee cake where we're going to mix sugar, coffee, flour, eggs, and trust me, it looks amazing. And then we're actually going to add coffee, normal coffee, like you would drink normal coffee, once the cake's cooled, into the cake. So it's really, really different. It's a proper coffee cake. So we're going to do that later, probably later this afternoon. If I get to the supermarket, I will do that. Because you can add I can make the cake and then you're adding double cream and chocolate on the top. So, and then you can add toppings on it. It's really nice. It looks really nice. In fact, I'm actually tempted to make it right now, actually. And I could go and get the chocolate. Because the cake's got to cool down. Yeah, I think we've got the recipe. I might end this, well, I'll do the dinner and then I might come back on, do the cake. You're very spoiled with me being on here, you know. And Alexis and Anne and Swift Beats and everybody else. There's loads of, and Jess, there's loads of different broadcasters. And Jay, I should mention that if I missed anybody, I apologise. So it's just one of them jobs you have to do on a morning. If you don't do them the night before, doing your dishes is the worst part. But I always say, whenever you're doing the dishes, it doesn't matter because it means you're eating nice food because you've made it yourself and you've made it fresh. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's food, you need to prepare it, which involves cleaning and putting stuff away. Right, I think I'm ready nearly. Got a few more to do. There's not many people on because I'm on too early, that's why. I just wanted to test out to see how many would have come on. Them pancakes were really nice. They're just sort of like a filling, you know, like when you're hungry and you want something to eat quick. Really, really easy to make. Actually, I'm thinking about doing the cake a bit later because I don't want to make too much noise. Nobody likes to hear a hand mixer. The reason I've got my hat on is because it is a little bit cold, but I was warm earlier. Oh, so I should say I'm warming up. Oh, but look at my hair now. like from the 90s. Right. Let's drink some coffee and then we'll make a start. That's lovely. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down. Show you what I'm doing. Hopefully you can't see it. You can see the sink. So we'll start with the potatoes. So I'm doing this now so I don't have to do it later on. I'm going to cut these. I actually have boiled potatoes tonight, which I don't even need to chop them up. Now we'll chop them up. We'll do. Right, where's my knife? These are just going into a saucepan. I'll cut them up into little cubes, little 4/4. And then I can decide if I want to roast them or not. But I always parboil them first. Parboil them. If you want them roasted, maybe do half and half. But they'll cook a lot quicker if they're cut up smaller. See, I don't know what I'm doing next week for Easter. Our restrictions are getting eased next week, not tomorrow. But that only means you can meet outside with 6 other people. Doesn't mean you can go to other people's homes. So. I learned a trick this morning. I was watching a video. You know when I did the avocado guacamole, and I'll have another one this week to make. Did you know you can make avocado tea from the actual seed? So keep the seed, boil them for 5 minutes, take the skins off, cook them up like potatoes, and then you can make avocado tea. So might give that a try next week. Show you how to do that. So I'm not going to put the I will put the water in, but I'm just going to put cold water in. Just stops them turning brown, especially if they're going to be cooked within a few hours, or within 24 hours, should I say. Okay, let's put some salt in. Okay, so that's the salt. Now this is a steamer, so I can add other things on top in the different sections. So let me get some carrots. Okay, so what we've got here then, we've got a swede. We've got an onion. We've got 2 onions. We've got a parsnip, another onion, and a carrot. Might need another carrot actually. Now I bought a new peeler. It was on Amazon. It was only really cheap, wasn't an expensive one. But I thought we'll give this a try. Not too bad. I think that I need to get some more carrots, don't you? It's actually got a funny colour on it. Let's get rid of that skin. lettuce. I'll do this one as well. Bit of parsnip. And these are just vegetables that I needed to use up. I think I've got another one in the fridge somewhere. Especially the carrots, because there won't be many carrots from that one small carrot, will there? We love our Sunday lunches. I always have them though. As I said, usually we'll be doing this next week for Easter, but the lamb was... After Anne made lamb the other day, I thought, I haven't had lamb for ages. I might even go to M&S next week. Buy, don't know, I might get lamb, I might get something else. Don't know, what else would you have for Easter? Any suggestions? Get rid of that skin. Or if you want to save it for stuff, you can do. Never peeled one of these, so I never need to do that. Usually cut it off the end, because I've seen people cut their... there you go, you see, that is why. Dear, this is what happened to the other one, but then okay, the slot in, but more metal. Okay, don't use it for that. I've been damaged it already. I've not even used it. Let's do the onions. I'll chop one of the onions up. Oh, there's the onion. It's a nice onion gravy. So you can peel the skins off. Don't know how many onions I've peeled for this last year, but it is definitely more than 100, I reckon. At least one a week. Maybe 2 a week. I can't see who's watching. Let me know if you're watching, everybody. I can't see any comments coming through. I'm not sure why. You meant to do it like this. Every time I do it like that, I end up causing an injury. So with the onions, I'm just going to put them into a saucepan, because these always get boiled, you see, and then once they're nice and soft, I take them out last and add it to the gravy that I usually put all over the dish. Although lamb is nice with mint sauce. It's really easy. If you've not had a steamer, definitely invest in one. They're really, really good. And put it in the middle. Lots of onion, but it gives so much flavour. I think I need some more carrots. Let's do a carrot. Chop the ends off. I think we'll make them round today. Well, actually, no, I'll cut them lengthways. Oops, be careful. Definitely need some more carrots. Okay, we're going to add some more carrots. Just do the parsnip as well. Again, chop off the ends. Whoops, very windy now. I thought my tripod were going to blow over. With parsnips, roasted parsnips is nice. Cut it lengthways. Turn it over. Again, don't cut it any smaller than that, because if you're roasting them, you want flavour. You don't want it all to be burnt. If they're smaller, they'll cook. So boil them and then roast them if you want to do that. Okay, let me get a carrot. some more carrots. 1, 2, 3. Even got a bigger parsnip there. Let's use that one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again, just with the carrots. They just chop off the ends, like so. Do them first. Hope this peeler is going to work. I can't see if anyone's watching. Hello, special agent. What am I making? I'm doing a lamb roast dinner. And so I always do this anyway. But we've got carrots, parsnips, swede. And I'm going to show you how to make the Yorkshire pudding batter, which goes with it. But we're going to leave it out longer. Okay, I hope I've not damaged my... And it's working. Peel the carrots. My other peeler broke, so I ordered this one off Amazon. It's okay. Strange using a metal one though, but it all cuts the same way, doesn't it? One carrot. Although sometimes if you can keep the skins on, the skins do actually have flavour to them. I love carrots. It's very healthy. So let me know if you're on Haps, so I can follow you. I have subscribed to quite a few people. Like it comes through on Haps saying you are a friend of somebody, or you're a friend of somebody on Periscope. So if you don't get the subscription notification yet from me, it will come through at some point. But that's only if you're on Haps. I don't know how it works, but maybe it's if you've linked your Twitter up to Periscope. If you've linked your Periscope up to Haps, and then it'll say, well, you're a friend, or you subscribe to that person. I'm not sure. Carrots are good. Hi, Grumpy Evie. Remember to follow me, guys, if you're watching on Twitch as well. I am on Haps. This is where I'm streaming from. And if you go onto my link tree, you can click on follow me on Haps, and you can get 100 free points. So you can follow me on there, and you get to see all the comments. So cutting these carrots. Don't cut myself. Try not to. Although anything is possible in the kitchen when you're dealing with sharp instruments and tools. I'm just putting these into little strips. Okay, so there's the carrots. Let's pop these in, and then we'll do the other parsnip as well. So you can just chop off the end. Peel. Remember to share out, guys, subscribe, and sponsor. You can send awards on Haps if you wish to do so. If you've taken any value out of this broadcast. If not, why are you watching me? Simple as that. I must be doing something right though if you're watching me. It depends on what you guys want to see. I'm always got new ideas and recipes, and I like to do a lot of my similar recipes, but healthy ones. But if you've got any suggestions, then do let me know. I'm always up for suggestions. I do like HelloFresh meals and Simply Cook and Gusto. If you want any discounts or anything, they're all in the link in the bio, in the link tree. Okay, so don't say I don't give you anything. Okay, we're going to do the same again with this. Cut down the middle. And don't worry if it's too big, as I say. You want them bigger because you don't want them to burn, but you want as much flavour as possible. I think this is where I need Alexis's, chip cutter. I think this would do very well with parsnip. I don't know if, but obviously one that's not been in the fridge for a while. I'm going to cook them like that. I like them quite big. And don't worry, they're not going to be raw because you'll be boiling them first. So just like that. I've got our carrots and parsnips. Hello, Walt. How are you doing? Thanks for joining my broadcast. Okay, we're just going to finish off now with the Swede. So chop the ends. I'm going to get a bigger knife. Then we're going to do the Yorkshire puddings next. So you want a big knife for this. Okay, and you're just going to go around the sides. Try not to take too much off. And this will be boiled as well. I love Swede. It's quite a small one, this. Just be careful. This has been in the fridge, you see, so. Can you all see that, everybody? You can't really see me doing it, can you? A bit early for a Sunday dinner for me. It is, but I'm preparing it, so I can easily just switch it on later because I'm gonna be making a cake, an Arabian coffee cake, and I want everything to be ready, so I can just switch it on. And Yorkshire pudding batter as well takes a while for it to rise, so. And I'm hopefully going to have this about lunchtime because I don't particularly eat lamb late at night. I like it on a Sunday lunch. So there you go. So that's what it should look like. Get rid of the waste. So how is everybody this morning? Everyone's waking up now, so you're probably watching this on replay anyway, but those who are watching me live, we're going to cut this up. Put it into cubes. I've been awake since 3 o'clock this morning. I'm probably going to feel it later. Put them in with the onions, and then I'll take these out later and boil them a bit longer. What do we think to the new update? Do we all like the new update? Are we happy with everything? You can send awards now. The awards are back. If you didn't realise, you need to update your app though. If you're on iOS. Oh, I keep getting these hits of warmth. Okay, so now we're going to do Yorkshire puddings. We're doing lamb. So I'm cooking lamb, but we've just done potatoes, carrots. We're doing parsnip. You get these in little stew packs, which you would normally put in your slow cooker, but they're really cheap, so you can just cook everything at once in a steamer. That's what I usually do. Lamb. Yummy lamb. Okay, so let's do the Yorkshire pudding mixture then. I'll show you how to make this. Get a bowl. Okay, hopefully you can all see that. So you're going to get some self-raising flour. So we're going to add some self-raising flour. We want about 1/4 of the bowl. I think I maybe put too much in last time. That's why they didn't really rise as well. But I think there wasn't enough oil. You're going to add some salt and pepper. Take off my hat. That's probably making me hot as well. I'll put some salt in here. I'm going to add some pepper. Okay, we're going to add some eggs. We just put them to one side. Don't want them to roll off. Okay, so we're going to add 3 eggs. So that's 1. She's vegetarian, but only through taste, not principle. She can't stand the smell. All right, okay. What does she like instead? What would she have instead of lamb? Because I'm always looking for new, different variations of food. You know, I'm not vegetarian or vegan myself, but I am always open to the suggestion of cutting back on meat. You know, at least once a week, because we don't always like meat, do we? Or every single day. Some do, but some don't. But you've got to give your body time to heal itself. In that, you know, if you're eating meat, usually has a lot of oil, doesn't it? With it, if you're cooking it in oil and other fats. Oh, she just like, yeah, vegetarian. So we put the 3 eggs in now. I could even use my electric blender, but I think it's a bit too early for that. So I'm just going to use a normal whisk. And now we're going to add some milk. Okay, so we're going to slowly add the milk and mix all this together gradually. This is the Yorkshire pudding mixture. We're going to leave this out and put a tea towel over, and then we'll add it to hot oil, the batter, in the oven, and they'll rise up. You've seen me do this many times before, but the last ones I've made, I don't know why they haven't risen. I think it's because I didn't add enough flour. Maybe the eggs weren't as I don't know what happened. Maybe the oven wasn't hot enough, because I do usually put on the oven a lot longer, because I'm usually cooking meat longer. I don't know. Or maybe I didn't put it on the. I don't think I put it on the top shelf. I think we need to go onto a top. Yeah, they're on the top shelf, so they rise better. Okay. And also, I didn't leave it out long enough either. So shut the window because it's gone a bit windy and it's raining. Oh, she cooks meat for you. Oh, that's not too bad then. So not fully vegan, vegetarian. Have you made Yorkshire puddings before? Let me know. A bit more milk. So I always say about 1/4 of the bowl that you're using wants to be the flour, and then you'll fill the milk up to about halfway. So you've got a mixture, which is half of the bowl. That's the best way to remember it. I don't go off measurements for Yorkshire puddings, but they do turn out really good. So usually they turn out pretty good. So just mix that, get lots of air in there, put a tea towel over, leave it out, depending on how hot your kitchen is, and then mix it every hour or so for about 3 or 4 hours. You do love Yorkies, yeah? Well, we're in Yorkshire. I'd expect. Would I not be making anything else than in Yorkshire? I might make some part. In fact, I've got 2 suggestions, right? Okay. On the 10th of April, this next month, we're doing the dessert day. So all the food broadcasters are going to be creating dessert dishes. So I've got 2 suggestions. I think rhubarb is in season here, so because I live in the rhubarb triangle where all the rhubarb's grown. So do I do rhubarb crumble, or do I make a Yorkshire parking cake, which is another Yorkshire dish? I don't know, or do I do another British dessert? I'm not sure which one to do yet. So just keep mixing it. And then just kind of, yes, you just want to leave it out. Put a tea towel over. Well, some people put them in the fridge. It depends on, it doesn't really make much of a difference, to be honest. Putting it in the fridge. Oh, she lives in Lancashire, okay. Oh, right, not far away. Whereabouts? You don't have to tell the exact place, but does she live in Burnley, Blackpool, Preston, Wigan? Oh, Burnley's Greater Manchester, isn't it? So it's not. Southport. People forget Blackpool's in Lancashire as well. I'm Blackburn. Okay. I passed through Blackburn on the train and I go to Blackpool. I'm not sure. Did Blackburn get some of the town fund money? I think they were giving money away. Morley got some of the money, £24 million. I'm not sure if Blackburn got some as well. I think it did, actually. I think I remember seeing it on a list, like the full list. So they'll be spending some money in Blackburn, which I think is a great idea. It's about time. In these places where they're sort of underdeveloped and, you know, jobs kind of, they don't invest in their new jobs and things, do they? Let me just put my flour away. So that is it, guys. That's the Yorkshire pudding mixture. It's that simple to make. I'm going to put my lid on my milk. Hopefully I'll get over to visit after we control. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm Darwin. I know it. I know Darwin. Yeah, I'm in South Leeds in Morley, which is close. We are in Leeds. We're on South Leeds, but we're sort of within distance of Wakefield and Bradford, and obviously Leeds, and then Wakefield as well. I like Wakefield. Wakefield's a nice little. Did you know Wakefield's a city? It's not a town. Everyone gets confused. So yeah. I think it's not the smallest city in the country, but it's definitely one that gets forgotten about. So, right, that is it, everyone. So I'm going to bring you back up. I feel like I've been on for hours. I know I've been up for hours. So yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. I will probably be on later on. Where's my coffee gone? I'll be on later on, probably making this cake. So we're going to do a coffee cake. It's an Arabian style, and then what we can do is put holes in the cake and put coffee, like normal coffee like you can make. As long as the cake's cold and the coffee's cold, you can put coffee in the actual cake, and then you can put dark chocolate and cream on the top. Oh, I'll tell you something, it looks amazing on the picture. I just don't know what to decorate it with on the top. That's why I need to go to the supermarket and have a look, and just check I've got everything before I start. And that will be in probably a few hours. So weather's awful outside, but I'm going to brace it and do this for you guys and make this cake. So yeah, I'll post a link. Do I post a link? I could post a link of the actual cake, but you'll see it firsthand anyway on here. So I shall see you later. Thank you for watching, everybody, and thanks, Walt, for your high five award. I do appreciate all the awards. If you've not downloaded the new update for HAPS, make sure you do that, otherwise you can't send awards, and you might already have bought loads of awards. I think there's a sale on again for awards, I've been told. And if you've got a laptop, apparently there's a different price on the laptop. So if you're doing it on the website, I think there's a different price. I don't know if that's true or not, but anyway, I just come live and broadcast, and whatever free awards I give to you guys as well. So I shall see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day. Thank you too. You too. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.